Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss a very important topic, and the topic's name is generational trauma. It's also called intergenerational trauma or transgenerational trauma. It means the same. But this one aspect affects our life to a great extent. And how? Let's understand today. So, this particular aspect affects each and every one of us, and all the aspects of life, be it health, finance, relationship, and mental health issues, even physical health. Everything is affected by this one thing, and that is called generational trauma. Now, in order to understand that, I'm going to take example of 5 generations of mother and daughter. Although it's very common to have this affecting generations and relations. It can be mother daughter, it can be mother son, it can be father daughter, father son, great grandparents and great grandchildren, great grandparents even, and great grandchildren as well. So you can understand that this is a very important topic which can really affect so many generation together. Now that's why it becomes even more important to pay attention to. Now, how does this travel? So in order to understand, as I said, I'm going to give example of 5 generation of mother and daughter. So imagine then there was this grandmother, then there was this grandmother, and then mother and daughter and granddaughter. Now imagine 100 years ago, this great grandmother was living in 100 years ago. So 100 years ago, what was the life? You can imagine. So there was not much of medical facilities, not education, not much education, opportunities for education, not enough resources sometimes, not enough, money maybe, or wars were also going on at that time. So wars, so pandemics, epidemics, all those things were going on at the time, and also on top of it, lack of medical facilities. So there, because of that, there may be death in the family, and that can be death of a spouse or parents, siblings, or even children. So you can understand that life at that time was very difficult. Now, this great grandmother, when she became mother, and so the next generation came, that is grandmother. Now, grandmother would have seen that, okay, this life is very difficult, so let me just toughen up. And also, she might have decided to give tough love to the children. Now, because of that, because she herself didn't feel safe, and she didn't have the security and love of her mother, and she had to survive. So, and she was already living in the difficult situation. So in order to safeguard the children, she might have just decided to give tough love so that the children survive better in life. Now that particular aspect is perfect for that generation. She did what she could do the best. And now this grandmother, when she became a mother, so then the mother came in the picture. Now this mother, because she didn't get the love herself again, now based on the personality and the circumstances, now this mother might have become a rebel. So rebel, that okay, I want your love, now you either give it, or I'm going to claim it, either positively or negatively. Now this rebellious nature might have just put her in a position where she doesn't get love and acceptance, which is very common, right? You might have observed in your life as well, that if somebody rebels in the family or something, you don't get love and respect. So now this mother might have just craved for the love, but she never got it. So now when she became a mother, so that when the daughter comes in the picture, now she is not able to give the love to the daughter as well, because she herself has never experienced it. Now again, daughter may become a rebel, or she may become like completely opposite, that okay, I'll be the subdued person, and now I'll just be a people pleaser. I just want your love, so I'll do everything that you want. And she may then not live life according to her life plan, but she may just become this people pleaser person. And then She may even attract more people, in her life, that she will need to do the job over and over again, and she becomes eventually very frustrated and depleted. Now these are all different possibilities that can happen. It's not like that this is just one example, but this is the one possibility. Okay. So now this daughter, if she is very subdued kind of a person, she may have health issues and low self-esteem, low self-confidence, low self-worth, and relationship issues, and overall she may even become chronically depressed, or may have anxiety disorder or suicidal tendencies and things like that. Now this generation's daughter has one great great opportunity, and she is in a very good position despite all these issues. Now what is that? This generation of daughter is born in an era where now this is the current generation of the daughter. So we are I'm talking about this timeline in this era. So this daughter is living in the current timeline. So why this is very very best time is because right now there are so many medical advancement, and there are so many researches which is happening in the field of epigenetics, genetics, and technology, and medical facilities are at the top. Also there are a lot of researches are going on in psychology, and lot of healing opportunities are also there. So many healing modalities nowadays we can access, and through that we can heal this whole thing. Now when we make use of all this together, and when we combine everything, then we can now, more than ever, we have this opportunity to change this dynamics. Now we can, this generation of daughter, maybe like she may be 20 year or 30 year, 40, 50, no matter what age, but right now we have this opportunity to change the dynamics of our family. Now how are we going to do that? Is by becoming aware and heal ourselves first. So see, right now I'm making this video. So this technology, I'm using a technology. Now you are watching through the technology, and I'm giving this piece of knowledge because there is so much of research has been done. So right now this awareness, this increased awareness, gives you this opportunity to change the entire family's dynamics. So that's why we, you know all the women of this generation are in a very very strong and powerful position, and we can easily change it by just becoming aware and taking the decision that, yeah, I do not want this to continue. Now my next generation will heal. Now when this mother works on herself, becomes aware, also so works on her relationship with her child, the granddaughter. So now this granddaughter will live life what she wants to live, rather than carrying the burden of all the traumas of the future, of the past generation. And she will not need to carry those patterns and live in the pain and carry the pain, and she can now live her life the way she wants to. Now there is one thing I would definitely like to share, is that all the generations will have some degree of challenges, some degrees of traumas, and it cannot be always perfect. But you don't have to live at least through the old patterns and the old stories. You can create your own stories and live the way you want to live, and create your own life the way you want, and follow your life plan rather than following someone else's pain and their path. So that's all for today. If you think this video was useful, then consider subscribing and also share with your friends and family, because due to this awareness we can not only just change our family dynamics, but also we can together we can change the society as well. So this is really important, that together when we work on some issues, then collectively we can make a huge difference for the future generation. So if you think that you got little insight, my homework for you this week will be, sit down and just think what my parent would have gone through. Do you think, they had some trauma? Do you think I am carrying it? Do you think I am passing on? If you think, then stop it and then make note of it. Then seek help, seek therapy if you need to, and seek healing. Healing is really, really important here. And then you can take the proper decision and write a new story for your family, for your children and their future, and maybe future generations as well. So that's all for today. So until next time, just think about this and be mindful, and happy parenting.